Hi, and welcome to this video. My name is Laura, and in this video, I want to briefly discuss how a shamanic healing works and how it can benefit you if you are interested in it. So first and foremost, I actually want to go through shaman, what is a shaman and what is a shamanic healing, before I move on to cords and intrusions and other possible benefits of a shamanic healing. In the simplest definition, a shaman is someone who works with the alternate realities and unseen realm to bring healing forward into the physical reality. A shaman may travel to the spirit world or alternate realities to retrieve power, energy, and wisdom that can be used for the betterment of this world. And another aspect of shamanism is working with the natural elements. This is very important. And aside from the well-known natural elements, fire, earth, water, and air, shamans work with what is available to them, such as stones, rocks, feathers, you name it. And you see other natural elements such as this drum here in the background, which is made out of wood and leather and other things. What are alternate realities? Alternate realities are founded on the viewpoint that all life, not just human life, has consciousness. The energy which infuses that life empowers the shaman to transmute disease and harmonize imbalance. Such imbalance can manifest on several different layers: the astral, emotional, mind, and physical layer. It will first manifest in the unseen realm before it gets to the physical one, and it's therefore very important to intercept beforehand. Now, what are some benefits of shamanism and a shamanic healing? Whether you do a shamanic healing on yourself, just like you learned in my shamanic healing course, Be Your Own Shaman, or whether you receive a shamanic healing session, which is most likely why you're watching this video, or some type of realignments from someone else, there will be certain benefits to it. Clarity is one. Shamanism can actually lift depression and clear a person's energy, including any stuck thoughts or entity attachments causing mental disorders or mental pain. Intuition. Shamanic healings can aid with being in touch with your own inner knowing again and accessing the spirit realm. Your intuition may be heightened after a session or clearing. Empowerment. Shamanism may empower you to walk your own path again and move forward in life with clarity, focus, and heightened intuition. And I want to go over the concept of intrusions, because a part of a shamanic healing is removing intrusions, cords, any type of entity attachments. Entity attachments can be seen as a form of intrusion, but they're not necessarily one and the same, by the way. And of course, the shamanic journeying is also very, very important for a proper shamanic healing. So what are intrusions and why do you want to remove them? Shamans and energy healers believe that every physical ailment has a corresponding imbalance in the spiritual world. And this ailment first appears in the energetic realms. These type of imbalances can restrict our life force and impact everything we do. If they are not addressed, they can eventually manifest as symptoms or disease in our body. One problem that first appears energetically, affecting healthy engagement with life and eventually manifesting in our bodies, is called an intrusion. Typically, shamans and shamanic practitioners view intrusions as energies directed to us by malevolent or unconscious forces. And these intrusions could be as objects embedded in you from past life wounds, or disassociated emotions. They can be thoughts, they can be feelings congesting as tangible shapes and forms in spiritual reality. They are sometimes called entities, like I already said, when they attain their own consciousness, but they're not necessarily an entity attachment. So you can definitely have intrusions and implants and all of that, and it not necessarily be an entity. Once the energetic balance has been restored, healing can occur in this reality for you or whoever has these intrusions removed. Physical symptoms may disappear and life can be experienced more fully after removing an intrusion. There are many different types of intrusions. The more natural ones, which those could be the ones we pick up from childhood and on, you could be carrying that intrusion and weight over into the decades and growing up as an adult even. So I see that a lot when these intrusions show up. They show up as a sticky object or a sticky something in people's energy fields and people's actual energy bodies. And they can be anywhere really, but commonly they would be clustered around the solar plexus area, which is a huge area for manifestation. And so solar plexus is like gut area, you know, the stomach area or the heart area too. What I also see, especially recently, is an intrusion stuck in people's feet, and that has to do with them not being able to move forward into the right direction, for example. Intrusions can be either implants, which are AI, and they can be implanted by beings in the astral, or intrusions can be from the previous times in our life, such as childhood, or even from past lives, which also occurs frequently. An implant to me personally looks more like a chip or a black dot. It is energetic, but sometimes energy healers can feel an implant when doing an in-person session or any type of session. And sometimes even machines like airport scanners pick up on them for whatever reason. Not sure why. All intrusions can be removed. Obviously, they can be removed with the help of a natural element. Now, cords are another thing which are being removed during shamanic sessions. What are cords and why do you even want to remove them? So as humans, pets, and other living beings, it is normal to have energetic attachments and cords from time to time. We are beings of consciousness after all, and life simply influences us. These scenarios may have hindered us from a young age on, such as when being a child and then growing up and still feeling we're not living our life to the fullest potential. Dark energetic cords exist, and they can connect us to people we knew from the past or still know in the present. For example, a family member, like cords to parents or a mother or children, is very common. This also extends towards situations such as debt, soul contracts, etc. And in order to remain in that clarity or regain it, or also regain your focus, it is imperative to remove your cords on a regular basis. And this can be accomplished through a shamanic healing session, or this can be accomplished once you learn how to remove them on your own. And that's what I teach in the shamanic healing course. So it can be done with easy to follow visualizations and other techniques. Cords can keep us down and also weigh us down energetically. They can also cause a lot of confusion in our life or tie us to a person we don't really want to be tied to anymore. The most common cords are between a mother and a child, or your past relationship could have turned sour and you still have a cord from your lover tied to you. Cords can also actually be from past lives, interestingly enough. So there are many types of cords. You also have astral cords from certain machines that are entangled into you. And that same goes with the intrusions. I forgot to mention that in that part. So you can actually have a chip implant or intrusion from your cell phone that you have a relationship with nowadays, because we always hold our cell phones or tablets or computers. And similar goes with the cords. Or you can have an actual cord from one of the matrix machines that they're using for you to just so you to stay in that confusion and for you to be kept here. Cords are removed because they form when someone has an unhealthy relationship to someone or something, or simply because something attaches to them. Some cords are AI, meaning ethereal. Others come from an actual person or things. Removing cords to a partner that you're currently with, like a spouse or a person, like a child, mother, whatever, for example, that does not mean the relationship is going to end. It simply means the relationship is going to have a chance to be approached in a healthier way. And in my opinion, that's always a great thing. Okay, a bit like a fresh start over or fresh makeover, because when you remove a cord or anything attaching you to that person, you're able to be in your own energy again, right? And you're able to really tune into your own intuition and insight again. Cord removals are not necessarily a closure to a person or situation, but they're just there to remove the unhealthiness from the situation and relationship. And once again, cords are removed through natural means and natural elements and other techniques. So in short, that would be what a shamanic healing is about. You also have the part where the shamanic journeying goes in, and this gives you much deeper insight into certain aspects and situations in your life or that you're curious about. And there are other components that go into shamanic healing, especially the one that I do. You know, I add other techniques, like I work with tuning forks, I work with sound healing tools, I work with many more visualization techniques. It really depends on how long the session goes as well. I work with more insight that comes through. But the main components are intrusion, implant removal, the cord removal, and then the shamanic journeying, which will really give you insight on whatever situation it is that you have going on. In that shamanic journey, you can also destroy soul contracts with certain type of people. You can do many other things during it. It is a crucial part of a shamanic healing. So I hope this gives you a bit of an overview. I hope this helps you. And I hope to hear from you and talk to you very soon. Until then, bye.